What's going on? Strength by Logan here, and welcome to my channel. This is my very first workout video, and I'm very excited to share it with you. Today we're going to be hitting a quad focus leg day with very heavy squats, some heavy quad extensions, and a few other exercises that really target the quads. Throughout this video, I'll explaining not only the exercises, but also like how they're designed to help build strength and size. So let's get started and let's get right into it. I love to start off with barbell squats. I always start with just the bar to get a feel for how my body's doing. It's always important to work up properly, and just using the bar first helps me establish, having good form and activate the muscles correctly for, enough blood flow throughout the rest of the sets and reps that I do. Usually I'll do a few reps to loosen up and make sure that I'm ready for heavier loads as I increase, the weight and move out throughout the rest of my workout. But for here, I add 135 just to get a few more reps in, just warming up. And the squat is a really great compound movement, meaning it works in multiple muscle groups at once, including the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings, which is why I always like to start off having it as a foundation on my leg days. Moving into the working sets, I first start off with 225 for 4 reps. I only hit one set here, just knowing that I'm going to increase and build as I progress. But as I increase the weight each time, I'm always focusing on the depth that I'm hitting and making sure that I at least hit parallel or past 90 degrees just to maximize that quad activation. I then jump up to 315 for 3 sets for 4 reps. This is kind of like my perfect range for me when hitting heavy squats. Helps me build a load. But an important thing to note with squats, it's always a key factor of controlling the descent and maintaining that tight and strong core throughout the movements that you're doing. Next, I move on to seated quad extensions, and this is another favorite of mine to incorporate on leg day, as this exercise isolates the quads and helps for muscle improvement, definition, and size. And I always ensure before I start my working sets to make sure that the seat is positioned correctly. That way I can ensure that I'm fully engaging the quads and that there's enough quad extension when I fully extend. I like to do a few reps though just to activate the muscles and get my legs primed up for more of a heavier weight. Moving into the working sets, I like to start around 130 pounds. It's not too light for me, not too heavy. And with this, I'll gradually increase the weight as I progress throughout each set. And this is a great example of having progressive overload within your workouts. As it's a key principle of building the muscle. But here I aim for as many reps as I possibly can do with maintaining that good form. And I'll hit around 3 sets. But then after I hit the 3 sets of progressively overloading, I'll drop it down to roughly 100 pounds. A light enough weight where I'm able to maintain, good tension on the quads, but finishing off with 2 to 3 sets of 12 reps. Moving on to one of my favorite leg machines is the belt squat, and this machine really helps isolate the quads while minimizing the stress on your lower back. It's really a great option for people looking to increase their depth within their squats. But here I'm using 90 pounds, so 2 45-pound plates on each side just to warm up. It took me a minute to, get used to this machine because I've never used this belt squat machine, but once I got situated, I was fine. So I did 4 reps here, and then I jumped up to 180 pounds for more of the working set, and for that I did 3 sets for 5 reps. And the main reason why I really love the belt squat is because it's very effective for targeting your quads, because it forces you to squat vertically. which helps you focus having a better load on your legs. And additionally, it really helps focus on just driving off from the bottom, because the load of the weight is attached around your hips and takes all that pressure off your lower back.
I wanna know, no, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah.
Next, I move into seated hamstring curls, even though it's a quad focus day. For this, I like to keep the weight light around 100 pounds, and I usually aim for 3 sets for 12 reps. But the key here is to control the movement and squeeze the hamstrings at the top of each rep that you do. To finish off, I hit the adductor machine for around 3 sets for 12 reps, just keeping it light around 130 pounds, as this really targets your inner thighs, just helping with leg stability and overall strength. But that's really it for today's leg day. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, leave a comment, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.